It's just a little. Yep. Okay. I'm not even gonna pretend I'm not tired. I'm so tired today. And that's okay. I don't have to pretend to be on all the time. Being live is just, yeah, kind of a performance, but also not. Have to be. Hello. Oh, that's not close. Ah, bear with me through my technical difficulties. I've said this joke before, but you've come for my technical difficulties. You know what? I'll try a different one. I'll try this. A different phone stand. This might be better. Let me see how my lower oneself. How does one lower this? Get it closer? No. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's great. But is it great? It's not good lighting. It's so high up still. I wonder. It's so high up. Who's here? I see one viewer. You lurking? Nah. I don't know why it's called lurking. I really think it's offensive. It's so high up. I'm just trying to find a way so this can. Maybe the other stand is better. Thank you for being here, whoever you are. Through my technical difficulties. This is good. What am I doing? Alec, I wanna make. What am I doing? Alec, I wanna marry you, miss you, babe-boo. Thank you, I guess. I appreciate your thing, but I'm married, so you can't marry me. But thank you. I appreciate your nice comments. Um, how's your day, Alec? And sick weird said hi. Hi, Boba Cat. Everyone chilling with me today. I am going to make smoothies. It's a cooking show. I'll spray you. I have to clean my table, even though I'm not. It's just you have to clean the table. How's everyone's day going? Nia. Oh my. It is nice to have a clean table, but my floors are so dirty. Oh my god, so dirty. They're so sticky. I hate sticky floors, but my daughter was this morning, she tried to what she do? She tried to pick up the watermelon that was on the table, on this table, this watermelon. And then she dropped it. Luckily, she didn't drop it on her foot. Oh my God, that would have been so awful. Made me scared. Like, she never picked up the watermelons before and she never did it alone. Anyways, you know, you look away for 1 second, then chaos happens when you have children. It's crazy. Anyways, so she drops it and it smashes in half. So that's why I'm making a bunch of smoothies today because I feel like you kind of have to use the watermelon at this point, and I'm not going to be fussy over dropping a watermelon, even though I'm kind of fussy over dropping a watermelon. What is the line? There's no point in being upset over spilled milk. Something like that. No, don't cry over spilled milk. It's spilled watermelon. I'm gonna cry about it. All right. Let me get my Vitamix out. But you know what? Watermelon is great to like make smoothies with because they're so watery. And then you don't have to add water to your smoothies. You know how you have to add it if you have a lot of frozen fruit. Everyone, you're killing it today. Let me see. What are we saying? Hi, deep fried. Oh, hello, DG. Uh, Azid. Hello, miss you too. How have you been, Azid? Am I saying that right? I'm sorry if I'm not. What, Boba? How are you? Okay, everyone, so sweet. You're from Turkey? DJ is a cute name. How's your day going? I'm a mess today. I'm not gonna lie. My kid is in summer school for only so much more. It's freaking me out. And today's Thursday. I'm surprised there's so many people, but I love it. Thank you all for coming um to join me while I cook and talk about the despair that is life. I'm not that disparaged, but I'm really excited for life, but I'm also really tired of life. Like I have a lot of projects, new projects I'm so excited for, but I'm also so tired. But anyways, it made me think. Today I was so tired. I woke up so tired. It's been a long week. And then my daughter was doing something so cute. I was like, oh, this bitch is so fucking cute. We use this little shit. And then uh, I was faking it, like feeling happy. I was faking feeling happy so I could be there for her because she doesn't have to deal with my problems. She's not my therapist. Like I was thinking about how you fake it a lot. You fake it like for work, you fake it for your family, you fake it for your children. And I was like, when can you be authentic? Obviously, in therapy, you can be authentic. Obviously, when you journal, you can be authentic. Um, but then I was like, mm, if I was gonna be faking it, I want to fake it for my daughter because that's where you should fake it. I think about people who like pretend to be happy all the time in front of everyone else that they're so exhausted they come home and then they tell their children all of the stuff um that they're too ashamed to tell other people, and their fake self can't be fake forever, so then you tell your children. And then I'm like, I don't think that's very healthy. Like, if I'm gonna fake being happy, or because it's not my kid's responsibility, if I'm gonna fake it, I'm gonna do it in front of my kid because I don't want my kid to have to feel responsible for my feelings because that's what's gonna happen if you end up. You should share a little bit. Obviously you can't always be happy in front of your kid. You could say things like, "Mommy is tired today. Mommy is angry today. Mommy is sad today." You can see it, but it's not your responsibility to take care of mommy. Mommy's gonna take care of mommy. So these days I've been really overwhelmed. School is gonna end. Summer school's gonna end, and I'm freaked out, and I'm doing so many things, but that's overwhelming me too. And I should just take a break. Everything is important, but not everything is urgent. So that's kind of my biggest thing right now. Everything that I'm doing is important, but it's not urgent. So I think going back to my kid, I think it's this is how I choose to be false. If I'm gonna be false, I choose to be false in front of my kid and not in front of you guys because you guys are just my audience. You guys are adults. You're not my kid. She would feel a type of way. But I don't want. That's not her responsibility. It's my responsibility to take care of my own feelings. And anyways, I do need space to be true to myself. And today I'm so tired. That's why we're doing something together, which is productive for my life because I was gonna make smoothies anyways. That was my little bit for, but thank you for asking how I am today. How are you guys? Do you guys feel these type of ways? Like, do you feel exhausted after being your false self? Like sometimes you need to be your true self, but you need to find the right place to be your true self. There are ways to be your true self, like being tired, or if you're all kinds of feelings. There are adaptive ways to honor those parts, but there are also maladaptive ways that will like come out if you don't honor those parts of you. Football guy, hi, how are you? Let's see. Good morning, Charlie. Wow, morning to you. Where are you where what part of the world are you from? Because I'm also in the morning. Um thank you for calling me beautiful. Hello, sing hello. Oh, Bryant time. Brian. I hope I'm saying that right. I would love to sing. I have to cook today first, though. What country am I from? I'm from America, unfortunately. I wish I could be more proud, but I'm not. What's your favorite drink? I'm asking so when what to buy you when we go on our first date. I am married, so and thank you for asking though. But I've been into rum and pineapple. I'm a very simple woman. If you're gonna I went out with my friends the other day. I'm gonna tell the story in like video form. I'm gonna cook while I talk to you guys. I had a birthday. I'm 35. Wow, so old. Let me wash my hands because I'm cooking. I'm 35. And it's so expensive to live, don't you agree? Like it's so expensive to go out with your friends, and I'm celebrating my birthday, so I'm going out with my friends and eating, and that's fine, like sometimes you need to go out and live life. But anyways, I was telling my friends that I think it's too expensive to, or I don't think it's worth it to buy drinks anymore. It's not worth it to buy alcoholic drinks at a restaurant. Like you can drink at home. And then we walked to the restaurant that we went to. And anyways, I was drinking at my friend's house, and we were drinking, and then we went to the restaurant and they were like trying to get me to drink another drink, but I was already tipsy and I didn't want another drink. But then I felt kind of bad because they felt like I deprived myself a lot. I'm a very big cheapo and they know it, and they think I'm a mom and I work really hard, which is really true. And I deserve to have some fun. It made me think about people think I'm depriving myself because I'm being cheap. But that doesn't, just because it looks like I'm being cheap and depriving myself doesn't mean that's how I feel on the inside. I feel like people should, just because you're projecting that on me doesn't mean I'm depriving myself. Like in lots of ways, I get a lot of things because I choose to be more conscientious of money. Like, I don't need a drink in a restaurant. I don't need those luxuries. They're luxuries to me and they're not necessities. I do need a break. I do need a nap. I would love peace of mind with my money. I want to use my money to buy stuff for my future, by investing or like by saving money for emergencies, and also for other things like experiences, right? Whatever. But like for me, drinking outside isn't is not this it's about the same as drinking at home because I'm with my friends. The whole point was to be with my friends. That is my gift. And I didn't know how to say all that to my friends in the moment. So I ended up drinking more and I got a little bit more plastered than I actually wanted to. So I just thought it was a really funny thing. I think I'll have to go ahead and tell them, like I really don't care about drinking out. It doesn't feel like I'm missing out. Like I know some people feel like being so cheap is depriving yourself, but I think it's a lifestyle. It doesn't have to be that I'm depriving myself. I don't feel like I'm depriving myself just because you feel like I'm depriving myself. Um, yeah. So I think I'll talk to them about it. But thanks for asking about my drink. Yeah, I'm a very simple person. I would want just rum and pineapple juice or something like that. And I can make it at home. It's funny too. I feel like I've been on live stream and it's interesting to watch. You guys are lovely people. The whole audience is so lovely. But I get a lot of men that like want to buy me stuff. And I'm like, why don't you just I feel like if I was single, which I'm not, so like go bark up someone else's tree, but like if I was single, I would want a man who just wants to spend time with me and that I want to spend time with. Those are, yeah. But I mean, I understand, everyone says, let me buy you drinks so I can spend time talking to you. I get that. I get that. I mean, to talk to anyone who was trying to ask me about my drink. I mean, Zach. It was Zach. Okay, sorry. Moving on. Can you shout me out? It's my birthday. Happy birthday! I'm turning 13. Wow, you young. I didn't say this content is for kiddos, but okay. Braylon. Let me sing for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Braylon. I hope I said that right. Happy birthday to you. 13. God, you're young. I'm such a boomer to you. Oh, and I think you're a Gemini, I think, because I'm a Gemini. Happy birthday. Let me see. Let me see. Oh my. Let me try to touch this with clean hands. Mike says that ain't reality, is it? What isn't reality, Mike? Oh my. Can I get a shout out? Go Prizzle. Go Prizzle. Is that helpful? Okay, okay. Deep fried. Oh, Karu Taku is back. A long time no see. I know. Thank you guys. Good luck with the stream and motherhood. Thank you for the luck. I need the luck. I need it so hard. Let's see. You look like you're from the Philippines. Probably look like I'm just some generic Asian, breezy, easy. I'm Vietnamese though. I'm ethnically Vietnamese, but born and raised in America. Everyone. Oh my god, I'm so old. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Karu Taku. Hand talker. I do talk a lot with my hands. And if I had a knife in my hands, it makes it look more authentic. It does portray a picture, but at least this knife isn't like it's not sharp. It's sharp, but it's not like sharp, like pointing to you. I feel like that's a lot more aggressive than this kind of flatter kind of knife. I should come back with a sharper knife just to talk. Okay, you Chinese. I am Vietnamese. Okay, where are we? Sending me a shout out, please. Elver, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Speaking of birthdays, yes, 4th of July, the great celebrating, will be celebrating my great grandmother's 101 birthday. Is it on the 4th of July? That's amazing. I love that she's still around and kicking. Is she healthy? My my brother, this is all, I'm meal prepping, as you could tell, it's a lot. My husband, his grandfather is 103 or 104. And that guy still goes up and downstairs and he doesn't need any help. He's pretty chill. Like I think he's so terrified of dying that he takes care of his health. And I'm not saying that's wrong. I don't know. I think it's a different way of living. I don't think it's wrong. I don't know if there's a wrong way to live. I mean, you're kind of doing the thing I would do, which is being healthy, but you're doing it because you are so terrified of dying. Versus, like, for me, I feel like I just want to live to the fullest. I think there's totally a difference because even though you're eating healthy, you're doing it out of fear. And I get it. I think it's a spectrum. Like sometimes I do it out of fear, sometimes I do it out of like joy. And but I think he predominantly does it out of fear. What about your grandmother? I don't mean to bother you or be a creep. It's just that I've been curious about your tattoo for a while. Could you consider posting a tattoo tour? Thank you for acknowledging that that does sound creepy. Um, sure. I don't know what a tattoo tour is. I have to look that up. It's kind of like I didn't know what AMSR is. And yeah. But it is kind of soothing to listen to AMSR. But a lot of that is, if you look at it, a lot of that is shopaholicism. So you should be aware, even though you might enjoy the soothing sounds, like just get a sound machine, because like it might be cheaper to buy a $20 sound machine than it is to buy, what am I saying? Than it is to buy everything from an AMSR like thing. You know how they have like those shower things where you have like 50 steps? That's ridiculous. It's not just buying it, doing all that just to be clean. My God, it's like you just need a bar of soap. Okay, sorry. I got kind of distracted. Karu, too late. You're a creep. Murph is funny, but no, Karu Taku is very respectful most of the time. So yeah, he is definitely not a creep. Where are you from? I'm from Los Angeles County. I always have to say that because people from the city get mad at you when, yeah, when you say you're from Los Angeles, but you're not saying county. um, you should get an agent and send YouTube lives to the Food Network. I could easily see you having a show. I'm so busy talking though, and like talking to you guys because you guys are so engaging that I'm not cooking, which is the whole point of this live stream. So, maybe, okay, I got to the end. I can cook now. Focus, Tin. Oh, sorry, my focus, Harper. Focus. I'm a little distracted, as you can tell. Let's see if you guys can get to the thing. Watch the thing as well. Okay. Oh my god. I probably fuck it up a lot too. Like this, the blender, it would fuck it up. Oh. Oh, that was so nice. See, that was easy. If you have water for it, it makes making smoothies, especially if they're frozen, all of this frozen, so much easier. I had to thaw a lot of these first, and I have a lot of leftover fruit, like I don't know what they are, apple or whatever, a bunch of leftover fruit. Wow, don't judge me, okay? I'm gonna keep the bowl. I'll rinse it out, okay? Don't. I feel your judgment. But it's just bags. It's not dirty. Don't judge me. Dude, I'm barely surviving as a human being. All right, let me see. That was not enough. I can add more. Finish that guy. I like to use the old bags as like trash bags. What's your take on bald guys? I think, oh my, I have a lot of takes on bald guys. My husband has a thing. He's so insecure about being bald. He tells me that one day if he does like grow bald, he's gonna need the plugs. Like he's gonna go in for plugs. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if you got plastic surgery before I got plastic surgery? And he was like, that would be funny. How do I feel about them? I don't know. I think it's okay. Why is it not okay to be bald? Like, I think there's a lot of things. Like with beauty, too, I have to admit that being beautiful gives you some advantages. Sometimes it gives you disadvantages too, like being harassed or being like in danger or being raped or whatever. Those are real disadvantages. Being sexually harassed, navigating your professional career while other people are trying to bang you and shit like that. That's hard, you know? On top of you might get more opportunities because you're attractive. It's the same with male pattern baldness because like you apparently you're more likely to be promoted if you're tall, if you're white, if you're you're not balding. But I think if you're looking for love, I think if you want to be with someone genuine, they wouldn't care if you were bald. They wouldn't care if you're that chubby. They wouldn't care if you're imperfect because they're genuine, right? They wouldn't care that you're not like baller and like have all this money. Um, and I feel like if I was dating someone, I would want someone that is genuine. So even if other people might not enjoy, might reject you because you're bald, then they're only looking at you superficially. And do you really want to be with someone that's like that? Sam Tay, thanks for saying my breath stinks 1,000 times because it actually helps the algorithm. Um, yes. And also, even if my breath did stink, I hope the person I'm with wouldn't care because they're genuine enough not to care. And how would you even know? But anyways, is that your breath? Okay, I don't know what you're saying. It's rank. What is rank? You mean it's stank? uh anyways, thank you guys. Brush your teeth. I don't feel like brushing my teeth. So but okay. I got a lot of people who are really young at heart here because you could tell they're a little not not the most mature. Okay, here. How about this? We are cultivating a more positive life over here or more positive environment. So if you guys want to be cruel because you think I don't know why you're being cruel. Maybe you just want to be cruel, then you could take that somewhere else. And I'm going to block you, but send you guys lots of love because let's see, hide user. There you go. Because I don't need that in my life. And I think also I'm doing this live streaming thing. It made me realize you guys have to have boundaries, or everyone has to have boundaries. I need to have boundaries. I think people are I don't need to pretend anything. I don't need to go along with their, whatever. Let them be. I don't care that they say all those things. It's not hurtful to me, but I don't want to have that community. You guys have to read that too. And it's really toxic. So I'm sending them love, but they're from afar. But like, we don't have to spend time with people who want to be like that. That's okay if they want to be immature and like bring down the community, but I'm not going to have that. I'm here to protect the community. I'm not here to just accept everyone and like, everyone that comes in. They need to learn something too. I bet you anything they're young and they don't know any better, and that's okay. I don't, again, like, I'm not here to judge them, but I'm mostly not here to take their shit. So that's where we're at. I hope everyone feels that way about their own stuff because you're here, like, we could be kind as you protect yourself, from like toxicity. Anyways, please don't be like those streamers that only read and acknowledge the negative comments and ignore the positive ones. I'm thanks for that. I like the tip. And I have not just read, well, what's it called? I'm not just looking at the negative ones, but the guy was spamming me. So it was hard to not see his comments. And yeah, I like to talk about positive things anyways. That's why we're here. Because there's not enough positivity on the internet, and everyone's on the internet. I feel like if anything, I'm here to let you guys know that it's okay to be off the internet too, which also means you don't have to be here with me. Darn it. I don't care. If it's better for your mental health, I don't care. I take one for the team. Sorry, I was microwaving some of my water, frozen lemon. Lemon is really good in your smoothie. I promise you, it's really yummy. Let's see. Thank you for modding whoever's on and helping me mod. I appreciate it. Oh my, it's gonna be yummy. Oh my. Okay, I'll read some comments. You would want to be with someone who doesn't tell you, oh my. Let's see. Let's see. Mer, no, don't judge me. She's hitched. Oh, that's funny. So I've always looked respectfully. Thing is, she mentioned her tats before, but I thought it was a single large entity. Oh no, honey. Let's see. Replace pinned message. You're fine, Taku. Other people are. I wonder if he was joking. I think he was just joking. He looked like he was just joking. And yeah, and you don't have to worry. I know you're not creepy. There you go. That's basically it, you know. You're a very kind man and very respectful all the time. So yeah, you were just asking. But I'll think about it. And then as Zit said, my breath is sweet. Thank you. That's so random. They're like, how can you guys smell? Let me You guys can't even smell my breath. Like, it's funny. Sorry. You just gotta make fun sometimes. Also, I feel like everyone has stinky breath. Like, I'm not gonna pretend my shit don't stink. It hella stinks. Just like my IBS, I used to have irritable bowel syndrome. That's not My irritable bowel syndrome flares up all the time. It's not that big of a deal. It's just odor. Yeah. Yeah, it's just odor. Chill, guys. Chill. I think it can only affect you. Negative comments can only affect you if you I don't know. If you think you have to be perfect, which I don't. I don't think I have to be anything. And I don't like I feel like with society, it's so easy to be society freaking tells you with ads and shit and all these kinds of shit that you're always gonna have to be more and you're not enough and that your odor stinks. But I don't think my odor stinks. I think it smells very human. And yeah, everyone smells human. You can't say that you don't ever smell. That's crazy. So people can't really get to you if you just accept that you do smell sometimes. So what if my breath stinks? I'm not going to brush it for you. I don't care that you care. That's your problem. How is it my problem? It's not. Okay, sorry. Moving on. What do you guys feel about all that? Do you guys feel like that's accurate? Can I get a shout out? Sure you can, Kinley. Sorry I asked. Oh, what did you ask, Frederick? Sorry, let me see. They're jealous because they can't have you. Azid, I feel like there's something there. You're right. And they're young. I bet they're really young. Salam, nice to see you. And you are right. That is why we do not acknowledge negativity. Thank you, Rob. Yes, I am cruel. That's funny. Disgusting behavior. People saying that. Yeah. Why are people saying that? Yeah, it's disgusting behavior. You're right. But I think because they're either young, I think it's usually because they're young, and also because they want attention, and also because they feel like you have something that they don't have. So they try to tear you down because you have it instead of trying to get this thing that, they want, which probably is happiness or freedom from other people's opinions or whatever it is. Or maybe they just want you. You know how boys pick on you when they want you or whatever. It could be a lot of reasons. I'm not sure what their reason is, but I just know that it's never anything as malicious as they look. Like, I know that people who bully, I wish I felt this way about my brother because he bullied the shit out of me when I was younger, but like, they are just sad on the inside. I'm not saying it's okay, but they're sad on the inside. So I'm still high, like, I still feel better about not feeling so angry about it. Like, for my own sake, I don't want to feel angry about it. So it helps me not feel angry because I know that they're just sad on the inside. I could just move on with my life. Oh yeah. Let's get the watermelon down there. Use a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. Let me see. Clearly got a lot She's clearly got a lot of splatter across her canvas. I love a lore drip on her ink. What? That's funny. I know I have a lot of tattoos. Let's see, they're oh yeah, I read that. Let's see, let me read some comments. Sorry if I asked. I'm sorry, Frederick, could you ask again, because I couldn't find it. Can I get a shout? Oh yeah, I read that. I am so sorry for the inconvenience. It was my son. Keep growing your content. I love your content. Thank you. Oh, that's sweet. Was it really your son? Damn, that's funny. Maybe he's sad that you're not paying attention to him. Maybe that's it, if that's your son. I don't know why he would attack me. Maybe there's something there, but maybe it's not even about me. Oh, that's a great one. I love that. When someone's being cruel, I love saying it's not even about me. So then how can you get so hurt about it when it's not about you? It's even better. I mean, these are just positive ways to look at a situation so that you don't have to be so hung up on someone else's like speech to you if it helps your mental health. Of course, you can't just hide the fact that you're sad about stuff, but I'm saying, if you already protected your boundaries and you block them, and you can move on if when you choose to. Obviously, you could. I think a big thing is like feel the pain or feel how sad that was. That was really sad, and then okay, am I ready to feel better? How can I feel better? Those are my things. That's what I would do. How much did that SMI tie cost? I don't know what you're saying, Kenneth. If you could repeat that question, that'd be great. Did you mute the noise of the blender only? I did not mute the noise. I think the YouTube can do that naturally. It depends if there's bald from old age or just bald. I don't think there is a problem. Like if someone lost their hair at 18 or 30, I would still date them because I like who they are. Like I don't think it matters. I mean, I'm not saying I would date a 20-year-old. Like if I was 20 and this person was bald and he hit up on me, I would, if I liked his personality and his vibe and we vibe together, then I would date him. I don't think it To me it doesn't matter. Put alcohol in it. Of course. Only way I know how, Kenneth. Only way I know how. Well, just kidding. I don't need alcohol to have fun anymore because I don't drink that much. My kid is on the spectrum. She's lovely and sweet and young, and I don't have the energy or like the capacity to be hungover in the mornings. I don't think it makes like teaching her stuff consistent. So I don't drink as much as I used to. I used to drink like a fish though. Those were the good old days. Ah, I was telling my husband the other day. I think it's cute. Um, I was telling him that, let me see. Story time. He likes to complain about the good old days. He misses when we weren't parents because he missed spending time with me. He missed having free time. He missed being able to shower, lots of things. And I think they're completely valid. And I also was saying, when we were in the good old days, we never appreciated it then. But in a way, this is also the good old days, like in some ways, not in all ways, but like we get to have this time with our daughter. She's young, she's sweet, she cuddles with me. She won't want to cuddle someday. She'll be grown and shit. And then or like some other things too that we like having like children's stuff. Even though it can be exhausting to do children's stuff, one day we'll miss it. So like not it's not bad to be like, oh, I miss the good old days, but also realize that you're also in the good old days too. And that maybe instead of always missing the past, also like enjoy the present at the same time, like some parts of it, because again, you're not going to love it all. But yeah, anyways, diet is the key. Okay. Your body tea. Oh, thank you. You're so pretty. Oh, thank you. Okay, a baddie, Brie, ignore them. Thank you so much for Colrin. I appreciate it. I'll call you Y9P. You're so pretty. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I know uh for believing in me. I know requesting a tattoo video sounds quite out of the blue, out of the pocket. Not a creep. You're not a creep, I promise you. Do you have a good relationship with your brother today as adults? No, I do not. Just like protecting myself online is the same as protecting myself from my family. I don't care if he's my brother. I actually grew up really toxically. Like there was a lot of pain, there was a lot of physical abuse, there was a lot of emotional abuse, there was a lot of uh, um, loneliness in my family. And they have never grown as adults, like if they grew as adults I would forgive them, but like I feel like they still act immaturely. They won't they're not the type to like feel their feelings, and that's okay. I understand they don't have the tools. They don't have the tools. They don't want to learn the tools, but they also don't have the tools to be um responsible for their actions. Um, I'm like this with everyone. I don't care if you're my child. I don't care if you're my mother. I don't care if you're my father. I don't believe in Philippility. Oh my God, I cannot say it. Family obligation. I believe support. You should support people. Like if you see, I'm very fortunate anyways, but like I support my community 100%. If they did need help, I will support them a little bit, but I'm not gonna baby them because I know like some of my brothers have like man child tendencies and feel like they need like a mom to take care of them. I would not do that. Like if I had when my mom does die, knock on wood, when she does die, I do have a plan to help my brother, but I'm launching him into society. I'm not here to baby him. I'm not here, like, I will help him find like government support and I would help him like try to find a job, like, but that's also on him, and like he has to do the work too. It can't just be, it's not my responsibility. If he ends up being homeless in the end, then that sucks. Like, but I'm not here to pay for him monthly. I'm not here for any of that. I'm here to help him get the support he needs, but I'm not here to be his mom. So, yeah, it's a weird. And then I have another brother that is a bully that likes to take money from my mom. So I don't talk to him either. I mean, I don't think you have to talk to the people that happen to be your blood relative. I think you I think I have a responsibility to my husband. I have a responsibility to my daughter, but I don't have a responsibility to the adults in the room. Any adult in the room. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's sad. I don't think I did not try, okay? I would try sometimes, but I know I've seen their behavior. I know how they are, and they're not going to change. So I'm not here for that because I'm here for something else. I had to take care of my child now, Okay. All right. Thanks for asking. Geez, the arm strength. Thank you. I'm a mom. What are you gonna do? All right. Sorry. Hello there. My first time. Hello, Junior. How are you today? Is the bully brother the same guy whose car appeared in? Oh yes, yes, in Tokyo Drift. Yeah, he is. That is the bully brother, and also recently he loves his car a lot. Recently he's like he wanted to put his car in my lot. He doesn't even talk to me, and he was like, I want to put my car in my lot, Harper's lot. And then my mom told me, and I told him that I told my mom if he did that, I would tow his car because I don't have a responsibility towards him. And I was telling my mom she did not have to put her car, like his car, in her lot, but she ended up doing that. But that's her business. Okay. That's not my business. You should really like with the boundary issues. You should really, just because you want to help your mom doesn't mean that you have to help your brothers. For me, there's always this like weird thing you have to go through. Like for me, if I was going to give my mom money, I feel like she's going to give that money to my brother. So now I just pay for her groceries or I pay for her bills, but I'm not going to give her any money. Yeah, anyways, thanks for asking. Thanks for your positivity. Yeah, we want to say things about things. Things are things. We can talk about things. We sure can, Steven. So random, but sure. On live stream. Okay. Thanks for that was funny. Let's see. Thank you for saying I was pretty. Lahira, that's my husband. How can I marry you? You can't because that's my husband. Are you a cutie? What's a cutie? Oh, a cutie. Yeah. I guess I don't know. People say it, but I mean, I'm not. I'm. You know, I'm being very pretending to be humble. I'm not humble. I like what I look like. What's going over here? Nothing. We're just chatting. How old was your trans when you transitioned? Would you ever transition back? You're funny. I am not a guy. Never been a guy. You should do live more. I only do live once a week because I only have time once a week. Sorry, guys. Congratulations, all Karu Taku. I appreciate it for the cooking stream. Can we see you? This is as much as you can see for now. Trans community, we appreciate you. I'm not trans. How old are your brother? My brother is one of my brothers is 3 years older. He's 30. Goodness. No, 2 years. My God, I don't remember. I think he's 36. One of them is 36. My other brother is like 40 something. And then I have like a lot of family. They're all my mom had five children and three baby daddies. Um, and I'm the youngest actually. Even though I am more responsible than most of them, I'm the youngest. But I feel like I'm only responsible because I had to overparent and learn quickly and learn from their mistakes. So I feel like I'm kind of grateful for the being in the position I was in. I'm happy because I can see how hard life used to be. Does that make sense? Like my life used to be so hard that how can I not be happy with the life I have now? You know, I don't have to call the cops because there's domestic violence. I don't have, I can talk to my husband and like fight things through in a healthy way. So there's so many things that if you grew up poor, you grew up with someone that beat you up, that like you felt so lonely. You always wanted family. Oh, so painful. You always wanted family, anyways. And then you can be so grateful because you finally get that because you worked so hard for it, or you just happen to be lucky enough to get a family that's healthy. That's very like I don't think if I grew up healthy, I would be as appreciative. Oh, so sad. As I am now. All right. Do you know any vegan meals? I used to be a vegan. When I was drunk as a vegan, I used to eat meat all the time, which also reminds me like that's it's kind of my true self. So now I'm a low meat eating person because I have a little bit of meat. It's very little. But I have a little bit of meat with my food because I don't want to pretend that I'm like I can do it and I can't. Some people are stronger than me, but I'm not that strong. And I don't mind it. I don't think I should feel ashamed of having low meat. I feel like that's if everyone could eat a low meat diet, then we'd have a lot less problems instead of like all or nothing basically. But thanks for asking. And I more shout out to people who can do it, but I cannot. Okay. All right. I will not be on for long because I think I can do this quickly. And I also want to film some other stuff for my YouTube channel, like long form videos. So I got a lot of things to do today. But I really this was really fun, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here and like listening to me. You don't have to talk to them, don't judge them down, dwell on it, hope the best. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to talk to your family. I do wish them a lot of I hope them well. I do wish them well. I don't hate them. I don't want to send them any hate, but I don't have to talk to him. Like you said, can you put my car in your lot? It will be towed. That's the funniest. Where is my drink? Stop talking and start giving it to me. Bitch, I'm not your servant. Sorry. I'm not even sorry. Bitch, I'm not your servant. Okay. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a knee? Oh, how funny. Haha. I didn't say it. Don't take pressure from nasty relationship. Yes. How old? Oh yeah, you asked. Don't fall for sibling rivalry thing. Just tough love and keep your distance. Yeah, I mean, I don't have rivalry with my siblings. I think some of them have rivalry with me, but I don't have rivalry with them. I'm my own individual. I feel like that's the same with everything. Like I could look at someone else's YouTube channel and feel like the comparison game. I could, but how's that helpful to my life? You know, in ways they might have up on me, but in other ways I might have an up on them. And like they could be jealous of me too, but does it, our journey is different. Everyone is like a unique snowflake and they have their own problems, their own values, their own personality, their own preferences, their own everything, and they should live the life that works for them, you know? Anyways, thank you guys so much for the nicest. Don't you have responsibility to your daughter's school? A few months ago, didn't you mention rating the school lost and found for clothes? I sure did. Do I have a responsibility to her? I do. I mean, but I don't do everything. I don't think as a parent you have to do everything. You know, like I don't believe in the holiday bullshit. I don't believe in making bunch huge gifts for all the individual kids that like no one really wants. The children have had the same things. It's all candy. Like I don't need to do that for Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's Day. I don't care. I do the little Valentine's Day card, and if they and that's it. And most of the teachers don't recommend you do it anyways, but some parents do it anyways. I don't go to the open houses. I don't care. Like if my kid cared when she's older and she told me, then I would go. But like she's young and I don't have time. I choose not to spend it there. I do, however, give out gift cards to like the aides and the teachers that worked with my kid. Um I do give out water bottles and like go grocery shopping. And if I'm going grocery shopping, I see tissues or whatever they need, then I'll buy it. But I'm not going to go out of my way to go above and beyond. And yes, I did raid the lost and found, but they were giving it away anyways. They put it out for everyone. And also they were going to donate it. And also everyone at that school is so fucking rich that no one really wanted to take back their shit. So I took it. I don't even feel bad about it. You gotta save money. I got mine. I don't care. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for that though. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of wow, that was a lot. Anyways, you're basically a good person. Your past has made you so strong. Your child is lucky to have you. Thank you. That was so sweet. Thank you so much. Galler, I appreciate it. Anyone, if you like it here, you guys could like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. Hello, pretty girl. Big shout out from Kentucky deer hunter. Wow, interesting. Do you make deer jerky? By talking so much, she certainly spoiled the juice for sure. It's not spoiled, but you're right. I need to go now. Sup, my Asian, sup, running man. Okay, guys, snowflakes. Mind blown. I love that. Thank you. Okay, guys, I loved hanging out with you guys. You guys are so sweet, and I'm gonna go actually cook now because this is just my overthinking is just thinking for her. Dude, Flynn, my overthinking is always on, as you can tell. Just subscribed, much respect. Oh, I love that. Thank you guys so much. Yes, I can make any flavor. Oh, send me some jerky. Okay, okay. Sorry, I'm all excited. Why you get tattoo eyebrows? How did you know? Because I'm a mom and I don't have time to do my makeup every single day. And Asian people, Really do. Like it's in our culture to do so. Like to get like my mom has tattoo eyeliner. I do have tattoo eyeliner too. I have tattoo eyebrows and I actually tinted my lips as well. So like it's not exactly how I look like. I do wake up a little more fresh. It's easier that way. But I mean, I don't care either way at this point, but I did care back then. So, you know, you make choices when you're young to do stuff because you're insecure. It's like a thing, you know? And also like now I'm not insecure, but also I don't care that I did it. Like it's not like I got breast implants. There you go. Not that I'm hating on people who do. It's just that I feel like that would not align with my life. You know what I mean? Like eyeliner and makeup is just makeup. Even tattoo makeup to me is just makeup. But like for me, if I was getting breast implants, that's just a different thing. It wouldn't feel like it's a part of my body. Anyways, open house is about your kids showing you their stuff and things they accomplish. Wow. Yes, but my kid doesn't understand any of that because she's young. So I don't care right now. She doesn't care. She's so young and I don't want to get up. I have 1,000 things to do. That's not one thing I prioritize. And I'm okay with that. You can prioritize it because that's something you care about or your kid cares about, but me and my kid don't care. So, see, everyone has their own priorities, and we should not have opinions about other people's lives if you don't know the whole situation. Anyways, typical of this generation. That's fine. Yes, it is probably typical. Anyways, you guys, it was great talking to you guys. I am gonna go. I hope sending you guys all love, and I'll see you guys next week. I'm not gonna be here on at 9:30 in the morning because my kid's gonna be out of school. So we'll have to play it by ear. But it was so fun chilling with you guys today. And this person says, you don't you think your kid don't care, you don't know. I don't know because my kid's on the spectrum and she can't tell me if she cares. So there's that. And I'm like not feeling this, and I hope you have whatever. But again, you don't know everyone's situation, so you shouldn't judge me. And I'm sad. I'm not that sad. I'm gonna send you love, but I'm gonna hide you. Okay. Because I don't want, you don't know my situation about my kid. And I think it's not fair for you to ask me all these things. And it's getting exhausting, especially because I'm also very insecure about being a mom, but I overthink so that I could compensate for to be a better mom. So I'd hate that when people are like, you know, telling me stuff. Like, dude, parenting is a very personal thing. You're trying your best as a human being, and you cannot do everything. You cannot be there for your kid all the time. You have your own things to do too. And I don't think you have to be a perfect parent to be a good enough parent. So, anyways, whoa, that was a lot of feelings. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Dear Hunter, I'm from California. Please like, comment, subscribe if you guys want to come back to see me and chat with me. And I will see you next time. Bye.